Hi, Scorpio. My name is Missy, and I'm here to read the AstroCharms for the month of August. Because I want to keep these videos as short as possible, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the reading. We're going to pull a few cards to get the general energy for the month, and then we will go ahead and pull some charms with the details. One more shuffle, and then we'll get right into it. I feel like it's this one right here. And then look at, you've got timeout. Oh, and self-discipline on the bottom of the deck. Uh-oh. What's going on, Scorpio? Are you going to have to take a break from something for a little while? That's kind of what it seems like, but let's get some more cards to find out. Interesting. We'll go ahead. Ooh, the Queen of Cups. And then we've got the Five of Wands. Okay, so you need to take a time out from love because, I feel like somebody is being a little too emotional, a little too sensitive. Like maybe they're sensitive because there's like conflict or competition, something going on with this Five of Wands. Like they don't want to fight anymore. They don't want to compete anymore. They don't want to. There's something going on in terms of competition where there needs to be a time out. Love needs to be brought into the situation. Somebody is being overly sensitive, and it does have to do with working together or a collaboration. Somebody feels competitive with someone and they don't like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some charms. All right, so we do have the smile. It's the same in all languages charm that came out over here. So with the love card. So, I feel like it's just saying like, a smile goes a long way, or a happy attitude, a good attitude goes a long way, especially if someone's being overly sensitive, maybe like lighten up, right? I don't know. I just kind of feel like that's what it's saying. In the center here, you've got the sun and you've got this star with the mountain. So, to me, this is like feeling, it's an obstacle. There's definitely an obstacle here with the mountain, but this particular star actually has the sun and moon. You can see in the illustration. So it's like the nighttime sky, right? So there's this obstacle that has to do with like the nighttime sky where the sun comes in and brings clarity over this darkness or this confusion or this whatever, especially if someone's feeling overly sensitive and like they're competing with someone else and, and maybe, that's a problem. I feel like there's, it's an obstacle that maybe if you can bring clarity over it, especially, by, it feels like with the nighttime sky, like maybe if your dreams are coming to you, like maybe your dreams are giving you some answers or something, but I feel like those need to go over here on this Queen of Cups. Only because, she's the Queen of Cups in the reverse is so sensitive anyway, and that is an obstacle in and of itself, right? The sun does bring joy, so that can lighten those sensitivities, which is what this smile charm talks about. And then the sun and moon here, this is like a balance as well. So I just feel like all of these charms need to sit here, like that needs to be your focus, is overcoming this obstacle, maybe, paying attention to your dreams, trying not to be so sensitive, also paying attention to your intuition, Take it however it resonates. So in the first house, like literally anything that you do with love attached to it is going to be to your benefit in the month of August. But I also think that's your advice, is like try to put love at the forefront of everything. Also pay very close attention to your finances with the microscope coming out over the second house. Like there's a reason for that. Like, you know, especially if you look here, this is the second house, this is the eighth house. So they are in opposition to each other. There is money coming in through joint resources in some way, but you're going to need to pay very close attention to it. Like pay attention to your own bank account for whatever reason. You know, there could be money coming in, but you also have this over here where, you know, there's some sort of expense attached to friends and socializing. So pay attention to that. You don't want to, you know, lose money that you might need later. So we have the bird, the caged bird coming out over the fifth house. So it could be that maybe this need to pay attention to your finances is making you feel like caged in terms of, you know, not being able to go out and have fun. Like you don't have the freedom that you would like. And that's probably why there's this loss over here, because, you know, this being caged, this energy is coming in within 2 to 3 months from either August or when you watch this reading, right? So, you know, the energy that's sitting in the month that you watch this reading has to do with going out with friends and maybe spending too much. And so you'll realize, you know, like if you don't pay attention to it now, you're going to realize in 2 to 3 months exactly how restrictive, you know, your social life is because you didn't save the money now. I kind of feel like that's what it's saying. So having this I love you charm, straddling both, you know, the 10th and 11th houses. I have to be really honest with you. The 10th house has to do with like reputation. Like I gotta read it the way that it is coming out. Like you may have a reputation for falling in and out of love quickly. I say that because it came out like this, right? So I love you, but it's kind of like it put the infinity, you know, symbol at the forefront. But if it's upside down, it's like a wonky declaration of love, especially when it comes to your friends and there's this loss attached to it. Like you might have this reputation of you know, being a little bit of you know, giving your love away too freely, or being a little bit of a player, especially if you've got all of this energy here where somebody's feeling sensitive, and as if there's competition, you know, that they are competing with someone for your affection, right? Like maybe that's why you have to go in this timeout, that you cannot go out and socialize as much as you want because of this reputation. Like you're trying to somehow like fix or stop this reputation in some way. And very interesting. So we do have oh, excuse me, the tree. Okay, I almost saw that as a peacock, but it's actually a tree with the guitar and the number 6. Is there like some family tradition that is very creative, like musical or something, or interesting? It feels like there's some tradition, family, something that has to do with like music or something that is going to be beneficial for this situation. Like you kind of know subconsciously, I feel like you kind of know subconsciously that this family tradition or something about this is something that it will benefit you in some way. It's very beneficial for you. And then you have, oh, look at this, the number 4 domino, which is 2 2s, coming out. It was like right here on the 12th house. So the number 4 has to do with security. The twos have to do with support, but each set of 2s would be like a couple, right? A pair. So there's two pairs, two couples, two something, two of something that is in your blind spot that God, okay, I have to read it the way I feel like, you know what? It's like, instead of going out with your friends, going out as a couple would be a benefit for this situation, is what it feels like. Like maybe that's what you're not seeing, or maybe you're saying like, we don't have any couples friends, or like, I can't, something, but you absolutely can do this. You can't partner with someone, you can't find security, you can't what? You can't balance this out, because it is Libra in the 12th house. Libra is balancing energy, and it is relationship energy, because Libra typically owns the 7th house, which is the house of marriage and partnership. I do feel like this is saying, like, the solution, the hidden solution to this is to go, like, have your fun, go out as couples, rather than going out with your friends alone, because that's what's causing a problem in this relationship. So take that however it resonates. You do have the letter J, a person, place, or thing, attached to how you're spending your time each day. Yeah, so I hope that resonates. If it does not, please stick around. There may be another reading for you here on the channel that does. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever you can to help me get my channel out there, as I am new here. And I thank you for watching.